If wealth were a kingdom, the Walton family would undoubtedly sit on its golden throne, their riches sprawling like an empire across the financial expanse of America. As the heirs to the Walmart fortune, the Waltons have amassed a staggering fortune that defies comprehension, touching nearly every corner of the economy. But how deep does their treasure chest go? What do they own, and just who are the key players in this family of immense influence? Join us in this video as we peel back the layers of the Walton family's fortune, revealing the dizzying heights of their wealth and the impressive portfolio of assets they control. At the pinnacle of America's wealth pyramid stands the Walton family, whose collective net worth is nothing short of mind-boggling. As of the latest estimates, the Walton family controls a fortune exceeding $325 billion. To put that into perspective, their wealth is greater than the combined GDPs of countries like Greece, New Zealand, and Cambodia. This isn't just about having money, it's about possessing a fortune so vast it could rival the economies of entire nations. Their wealth is so immense that the Waltons could acquire not just luxury assets, but entire islands, private fleets, or even sovereign territories if they chose to. But instead of flaunting their wealth through frivolous purchases, the Waltons have channeled it into maintaining and expanding their empire, ensuring that Walmart continues to reign as the undisputed king of global retail. When it comes to the Walton family's possessions, the term extensive doesn't quite cut it. Their real estate holdings alone could make up a small city. Take, for example, the sprawling compounds in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, a favorite getaway for the elite, where the Waltons own some of the most exclusive properties. These estates aren't just homes, they are vast stretches of thousands of acres, complete with every conceivable luxury, from private golf courses to stables housing the finest horses money can buy. But their real estate empire doesn't stop there. The Waltons own multi-million-dollar homes across the United States, from chic penthouses in New York City to sprawling ranches in Texas. Their properties speak volumes of their immense wealth, each one more extravagant than the last. Yet, the Waltons don't just own properties, they own the skies. The family's fleet of private jets is a sight to behold, including state-of-the-art Gulfstreams that make long-haul travel a breeze. These are not just planes, they are airborne palaces, equipped with every luxury imaginable. For the Waltons, flying isn't just about getting from point A to point B, it's about doing so in the utmost comfort and style and maximizing time. In the world of investments, the Waltons have their fingers in countless pies. Their holdings extend far beyond Walmart, encompassing stakes in everything from renewable energy to technology startups. The family's investment arm, Walton Enterprises, is a powerhouse, strategically placing billions in ventures that promise to yield even greater returns. It's not just about maintaining wealth, it's about growing it, and the Waltons are masters at this game. To truly understand the Walton family's grip on wealth, you must first grasp the intricacies of their family tree, a dynasty that has carefully safeguarded its fortune across generations. The story begins with Sam Walton, the visionary founder of Walmart, who transformed a single five-and-dime store in Arkansas into the global behemoth it is today. His legacy lives on through his children and their descendants, each of whom holds a significant stake in the family empire. Sam Walton and his wife Helen had 4 children: Rob, John, Jim, and Alice. Rob Walton, the eldest, took over the reins of Walmart after Sam's death and played a pivotal role in steering the company through its rapid expansion. His influence remains strong, and he continues to be a guiding force within the family. John Walton, the second son, was a decorated war veteran and philanthropist who sadly passed away in a plane crash in 2005. His untimely death didn't diminish his legacy, though, as his heirs continued to benefit from his substantial share of the family fortune. Jim Walton, the youngest son, is perhaps the most business-savvy of the lot. With a keen eye for investment opportunities, he has played a crucial role in the family's financial strategies. Jim's wealth isn't just tied to Walmart. He's diversified the family portfolio, ensuring their wealth continues to grow across multiple sectors. Alice Walton, the only daughter, is a figure of intrigue in her own right. She's not just one of the richest women in the world, but also an avid art collector, owning pieces that are worth more than entire art museums. Alice's influence goes beyond the boardroom, as she's made significant contributions to the art world, cementing her place as one of the most powerful women in America. The next generation of Waltons is already stepping into the spotlight, with Sam's grandchildren and great-grandchildren gradually taking on roles within the family's businesses and philanthropic efforts. This isn't just a family, it's a dynasty, one that is carefully nurturing the next wave of leaders who will continue to expand the Walton Empire. Every empire has a starting point, and for Walmart, that beginning was humble, almost unassuming. It all started in the small town of Bentonville, Arkansas, with a man named Sam Walton who had a dream not just of success, but of revolutionizing the way people shopped. Today, Walmart isn't just a retailer, it's a global phenomenon, a behemoth that influences economies and reshapes communities wherever it goes. But to truly understand Walmart's impact, we must trace its origins back to that first small store and the visionary who believed that big things could come from small places. Sam Walton wasn't born into wealth, nor did he start his career with a silver spoon. Raised during the Great Depression, Walton learned early the value of a dollar and the importance of hard work. After serving in the military during World War II, he entered the retail business, taking over a Ben Franklin variety store in Newport, Arkansas. It was here that Walton began to develop the ideas that would eventually transform the retail landscape. Walton's philosophy was simple, yet radical. He believed in offering customers the lowest prices possible. While most retailers at the time marked up prices to ensure hefty profits, Walton was convinced that selling goods at a lower price would not only attract more customers, but also drive higher sales volumes. This idea, combined with his relentless focus on cost control and efficiency, laid the foundation for what would become Walmart. In 1950, Walton made a bold move by purchasing a small variety store in Bentonville, Arkansas, which he renamed Walton's 5 and 10. It was a modest operation, but it allowed Walton to experiment with his low-price philosophy. The store was a success, but Walton had his sights set on something much bigger. On July 2, 1962, the first Walmart store opened its doors in Rogers, Arkansas. The store was simple, unadorned, and located in a nondescript building. But what it lacked in glamour, it made up for in purpose. Walmart wasn't just another retail store, it was the embodiment of Walton's vision, offering the lowest prices anytime, anywhere. The name Walmart itself was a stroke of simplicity, combining Walton's name with Mart to reflect its market-like offerings. The early stores were designed to serve small-town America places often overlooked by the larger retail chains. Walton understood that these communities needed access to affordable goods, and Walmart was ready to fill that gap. From the very beginning, Walmart's approach was different. Walton emphasized friendly customer service, a wide selection of goods, and, most importantly, rock-bottom prices. These principles resonated with customers, and soon, the first Walmart became a beacon for budget-conscious shoppers. The success of the first Walmart store was a sign of things to come. By 1967, just 5 years after opening its doors, Walmart had expanded to 24 stores across Arkansas. The formula was working, and Walton knew he was onto something big. But growth requires capital. And Walton faced the challenge of how to finance further expansion without losing control of his company. In 1970, Walmart went public, selling its first shares on the New York Stock Exchange. The move provided the capital needed for expansion while allowing Walton to retain control of the company. With the additional funds, Walmart began its aggressive expansion strategy, moving beyond Arkansas and into neighboring states like Oklahoma and Missouri. Walmart's growth during the 1970s was nothing short of meteoric. By the end of the decade, the company had over 276 stores and was generating over $1 billion in annual sales. But this was just the beginning. Walton's relentless focus on cost-cutting, coupled with innovations in supply chain management and distribution, allowed Walmart to maintain its low-price leadership even as it expanded. But Walmart's rise wasn't just due to its low prices, it was also driven by Sam Walton's willingness to embrace innovation. Walton understood that to stay ahead of the competition, Walmart needed to be more efficient and more responsive to customer needs than anyone else. This led to several key innovations that would set Walmart apart from its rivals. One of the most significant innovations was Walmart's approach to logistics. In the 1970s, Walmart invested heavily in building its own distribution centers, a move that allowed the company to bypass wholesalers and ship goods directly from manufacturers to stores. This vertical integration not only reduced costs, but also ensured that Walmart could keep its shelves stocked with the latest products, giving it a significant competitive advantage. Walmart also pioneered the use of technology in retail. In the 1980s, the company invested in satellite communication systems that connected all of its stores, distribution centers, and headquarters in real time. This allowed Walmart to track inventory, manage supply chains, and respond quickly to changes in demand. The result was a level of efficiency that no other retailer could match. But perhaps the most important factor in Walmart's success was its ability to scale. As the company grew, it was able to leverage its size to negotiate better deals with suppliers, further lowering its costs. This, in turn, allowed Walmart to pass on savings to customers, reinforcing its low-price leadership. It was a virtuous cycle that fueled Walmart's growth throughout the 1980s and 1990s. By the 1990s, Walmart had established itself as the dominant retailer in the United States. But Sam Walton wasn't content with just conquering the American market. He had global ambitions. In 1991, Walmart opened its first international store in Mexico City, marking the beginning of its journey toward becoming a global retail powerhouse. The move into international markets wasn't without its challenges. Walmart had to adapt its business model to fit different cultures, regulatory environments, and consumer preferences. But the company's commitment to low prices and operational efficiency resonated with shoppers around the world, and Walmart quickly found success in countries like Mexico, Canada, and the United Kingdom. Walmart's global expansion accelerated in the U.S. as the company entered new markets in Asia, South America, and Europe. Today, Walmart operates in about 19 countries, with thousands of stores serving millions of customers every day. The company's international operations contribute significantly to its overall revenue, making Walmart not just an American success story, but a global one. Fast forward to today, and Walmart is a retail colossus unlike any the world has ever seen. With over 10,500 stores worldwide and more than 2.1 million employees, Walmart is the largest private employer on the planet. The company generates annual revenues exceeding $600 billion, a figure that dwarfs the combined revenues of Apple, Nike, and Procter & Gamble. Walmart's influence extends far beyond the retail sector. The company's supply chain innovations have become industry standards, and its ability to drive down prices has reshaped entire industries. Walmart's dominance has also sparked debates about the impact of big-box retailers on small businesses, wages, and communities. But despite its size and influence, Walmart continues to adhere to the principles that Sam Walton instilled over half a century ago. Offer customers the best prices, provide excellent service, and always look for ways to improve. It's a formula that has made Walmart the retail titan it is today, and one that ensures its continued success in the future. The story of Walmart is the story of Sam Walton's vision, determination, and willingness to innovate. What began as a single store in a small town has grown into a global empire. shaping the way people shop and setting the standard for retail excellence. If you like stories like this, please consider subscribing and check out a similar video we recently published on the astronomical wealth of the Saudi royal family. Cheers!